everyone! So this is the end of the day, my second day at the NAVC. It started very early at 5:30 AM in the morning, and now I'm recording this video, and then I can tell you I'm just going to bed. So without further ado, I'm gonna tell you what I learned today. The first talk I attended to this morning was on flea prevention, and the key takeaway from this talk was really the following one. In order to control the fleas, you need to control their reproductive cycle. One of my Twitter friends even told me, oh, it's like birth control for fleas, but that's exactly it. If you control the reproductive cycle of the fleas, this is how you're gonna win. Second great lecture I attended to was the one on infectious diseases causing GI issues in dogs and cats. Fantastic talk. And one key takeaway, and this is something I often repeat in our talks, was about the way we use diagnostic tests. So clearly the message was diagnostic tests are great, but what really matters in the end, it's the way they are interpreted. It's not the test that matters, it's the way veterinarians are going to interpret this test. And there was something else which was fantastic during this talk. It's the quote from Michael Lapin that he said when he was presenting, and I wrote it down for you because this is fantastic, phenomenal for me. No 2 drugs for 1 bug, and you're out after 2 drugs. Lots of thought for thought, don't you think? Today I essentially focus on infectious diseases, but you guys know that's my thing. And I attended to this great talk on new trends in canine and feline infectious diseases. 2 key things I would like to share with you. The first one, it was mentioned that today in the US especially, they see more and more co-infections of the 3 following pathogens in cats: heartworm disease, FPLV, and FIV. So it's more and more common apparently, or at least it's more often reported, to see those 3 pathogens together in cats. And the last thing from this talk that I want to share with you was this discussion they had about heartworm diseases in cats, and basically they were saying that cats should receive heartworm preventatives wherever the disease is present in dogs. Last talk of the day I attended to was a talk on behavior, and it was very interesting for me because it was discussing the use of pheromones in dogs and cats, and I'm sure you've heard me speaking a lot about the use of pheromones in shelters and in kennels and catteries. And I was glad to listen to this talk. The speaker was very enthusiastic. She was Australian. She told us she hadn't slept for 48 hours, but believe me, she had lots of energy. And she was explaining that in fact today many medical diseases we see may somehow also be anxiety related. So again, even if there's a clear medical cause identified, we should always keep in mind we need to fight the stress. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. So these were really for me the key messages of the day. I've learned many other things, but again in this short video I cannot tell you all. But one thing I can tell you, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up very early to attend to my 3rd day at the NAVC. So bear with me, because tomorrow night I will try to post another video, and I'm sure I will have learned lots of things I will want to share with you guys. See you, and bye bye!